All right, Tywan Cook here at Zerega.
How you doing? Thank you for having me.
Victor Daniel from Handball Social. Just asking Tywan Cook, just questions about the sport. When did you start playing, Tywan?
I started playing since I was 7, just basic handball.
Wow.
And I transitioned into 12 to start playing in actual parks. Okay. When I played, there was actually just a wall.
Okay.
And a ball.
And a ball.
Yeah, that's it.
Where?
In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn?
It was right behind my schoolyard.
Where's that?
In Brooklyn, 191, PS 191 on Park Place between Buffalo and Rock.
Okay.
Right in the hood,
I got you. So you were just playing against the wall.
I was just playing. I thought I was the best player there was, I'm like,
and you were 7.
And I was 7. I used to cry, I get the court. I used to, run the court. That was me.
When did you get to an official park where they were playing singles and?
Oh, it's funny that you even mentioned that because one of my locals that I was playing with, they actually saw the talent in me and said, let's go to Lincoln Terrace, which is also in Brooklyn on Eastern Parkway. A lot of you guys might know it.
Okay.
They took me there, and that's when I met everyone.
How old were you?
At that time, I was 11, 12.
Okay.
11, 12.
And you're playing games already?
Oh my God, that opened my eyes up because you think you're the best player.
Yeah.
And you walk, you see everybody your age, older, everybody. You see male, female, girls, boys. I'm like, wow. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it that day.
So you went to that park. Were you playing regularly at that park, or is that?
I was playing regularly because I feel like in every park when you come there new, you kind of scared to walk into a big park because it's a humongous park. So you start the small courts.
Yeah.
And then people in the park noticed that and they said, move over to the next court.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
how I graduated. I didn't just go to the big boy court. I played my level, and then they saw something in me, and I was able to move over. Were
you playing singles?
I was playing. What's so crazy? I'm known for a single player now, but I hated singles.
Oh, you did?
I hated singles. I felt like it was too hot. Too much running. Doubles was my specialty at that time.
I got you. But now, would you say you're a better singles player?
A lot of people say I'm a better singles player than doubles, and I can see it. But I love doubles, though.
Well, when you go, I love doubles too myself. When you go into a tournament, is your preference to go into the doubles or is it singles?
Right now, it'll be singles.
Okay.
Because it's nothing like just you on that court. Because I feel like for me, I'm a team player, and I feel like when I don't deliver my best performance, I always blame myself. So playing against just me and just a singles tournament, I feel like it's just me. I don't let nobody else down, but I'm hard on myself.
Who brought you into the game? Was there a guy that brought you to that park?
Yeah, his name was Mike. I don't think he's off the scene. No one knows him. He even knows him. But
he's like an undercover
Yeah, no, just a player.
He's a player
who browsed and saw that park and was able to just take me there. I don't know where he's at now, but that was his job. His duty, just to put me there. Then I met George, Joe, all my teachers. I had a lot of mentors.
Who were your mentors?
Oh, Lefty George.
Okay.
I think 3-time King George.
Yes.
Joe.
Okay.
Joe Thompson.
Okay.
And I also played with Black Justin.
Oh,
Janelle.
yeah.
It was a lot of us on the park. That was
Did you play at Guz?
I played at Guz. I was a Team Guz. That was me.
Yeah.
I was repping Team Guz. We miss it, though. We miss it.
Yeah. I love that court. It was great.
We was there.
It was good. When was your first tournament?
The juniors.
Okay.
The juniors at 12.
How old were you then?
12.
You were 12. And what park was that
Lincoln Terrace.
Okay.
Fort Williams always hosts the big juniors at that tournament, at that park, and hundreds of juniors just to come out every year to play. And that's when I met a lot of the guys, even today. PlayStation, Baseball, Chris, Allen, Wally, Gio. It's all of us. We was birthed in the juniors.
So you started that
started in the juniors.
When did you take your first tournament?
It's so crazy because I endure my losses. I used to lose, but my mentors used to always give me and a few other guys training. They was diligently all us. And it paid off. I think when we won when I was 15, the junior, so we won that tournament. And we won the 17 and over. So we was actually starting our winning circle in the park. So a lot of us started winning from Lincoln Terrace.
Okay.
And then I was able to branch off and travel the world at 17 years old. And that's when I was able to go pro. I played in my first open singles. Mind you, for someone who don't like singles, but one thing about me, I always stretch myself. I used to like to challenge myself. Other guys will go to the BCs, I'm going to the open singles. That's just me. I like to play the best.
What would you say, as a handball player, your best asset is above other people that are around you playing the game?
My best asset, I want to say, is my style. I'm authentic and I'm original. I don't try to be like someone else. So I think that's me. You see me get on the court, I'm doing slides, going to maybe a slight split because I play tennis. So that's my style on the court.
Oh, you play tennis too?
Yeah, I play tennis. I love tennis. So I incorporate that into handball, and I got my own style. My stiff arm, my roundhouse.
Yeah, you got some stiff. That stiff arm shot is a good shot. In the corner.
Cross corner, inside out.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, so I think just the originality of myself, my style, my game. I don't try to be like.
Do you play 3-wall?
I do. You know what's so crazy? I travel to play 3-wall when me and Tim on us when we traveled to Vegas or Cali, and I wound up playing it. I didn't really like 4-wall because I feel like I was, in a box. So I'm like, But when I played 3-wall, I actually learned it, and I played good. I started entering a few tournaments, so I do good in 3-wall.
So there's no B cards out there, but when did you get your A card?
17.
I got your
A. One of the youngest A players at that time. I know Gio was a little older when he got a shot. He was young as well. But I want to say that I may have been the youngest.
Did you get your A card before Timbo got his A card?
I was playing before Timbo. I was Timbo.
You guys are different in age?
Different in age, maybe about 2 years difference.
Okay.
2 years difference. But when I was playing, I was ranked and I was still competing, and Timbo came on the scene. And then Timbo came, he still had his little hair.
Yeah, he had his
ponytail. In the back. And he came into the park, and I was like, who's this kid? I used to hand him and Carlito taking everything. And then me, I'm like, and me and Vladi, because I used to play with Vladi, he was from Lincoln Terrace. Like, we was in the beach, y'all won't be touching us, but he was good. Timbo, did his little thing. Yeah. That's before Timbo. So they made me an A player, and then I was like, damn.
17, huh?
Yeah.
So then you couldn't play in any B tournaments anymore?
And I think for me, when I got carded, before I got carded, they threw me out the B's. I was so upset. Everybody else had a chance to finish out the year.
Yeah.
They said Tywan won't get an A card, he's out. I was like, really? Because I wasn't able to.
So you didn't even get the card yet, and they were knocking you out of the tournament.
It was about in the mid, because you got indoor season. The tournament still happened during the indoor season.
Yes.
They didn't let me in. I had to play with a girl.
Oh my God.
In order to get into the B's.
It's horrible.
It was hard, but. You take it. You take it. Everything is elevation. You take it. It comes with the territory.
Where have you traveled to in playing handball? I went to
Colombia. I went to Ireland. I went to Vegas, Cali. I go to Vegas every year. Florida. We went to. I went to another Colombia. I said Colombia, Mike. And I went to another country.
These countries, they like handball.
They love handball.
They love
handball.
They
love handball. They eat, breathe, and devote their life.
Were there a lot of spectators where you guys were playing in these countries?
Stadiums and arenas.
Stadiums?
When we go, handball is nothing. I always tell people, you see handball like us, we got the competitive, we got all the skill, but you go over there, they have the, oh my God, they treat you like literally like gods.
You guys are real pro athletes.
That's how we feel when we go away.
Right, they treat you like royalty.
Yeah, absolutely. They, anything you want, drive us around anywhere, everything. We was in the mayor's mansion.
Wow.
They treat us, and they had security like black ops.
Wow.
Protection. That's amazing.
That's amazing. You feel special.
Yeah, you got everybody crying and just be able to celebrate you. What you do, and love to do. So that's amazing for me.
So in doubles, you say you like. Who's your partner that you like to play with? I saw you playing with Artie today.
I play with Artie because I came from playing with Colleen.
Okay.
The lefty.
And he still plays.
He still plays. Forced to be reckoned with, and we just took a little season off of playing with each other. But I love playing with lefties. I like playing with righties. It could be a little disadvantage and an advantage playing with the lefty because you don't have to take too much. So a lefty righty, I always think is the best combination.
I think so too.
I think it's the best combination. But it could be a disadvantage because you can't switch when it's necessary.
Yeah, and sometimes two righties they make that switch, and then magic happens.
But it's so funny that you said that. Me, I used to play with Lefty George in the ABs as I was coming. He was my mentor.
Okay,
we switched.
Oh,
we winning 2 games by crunch just to get. We played in here.
Yeah,
we played Allen and Fish, and we played Lefty Irvin and his partner, and we had to switch.
Yeah.
George got 2 good hands.
But
sometimes you got to change it up a little bit.
You do. Actually,
different to see a little bit.
I feel that you do have to change it up, even if you're playing with a lefty, because if it's not working and Plan B's not working, you have nothing to lose. You might lose that game. You might not. If you switch it up, it might be a different story.
That's me. When I'm playing, I'm always brainstorming. I'm thinking about.
So Artie's one of your go-to guys. If you're going to another tournament, what tournaments are coming up for you?
Me and Alan, and it used to be Colleen. He's a little way at the moment.
You play with Alan too?
I play with Alan too. Alan is smart.
Does he play support or
he plays support, but he can also play dominant as well.
Yeah.
But he loves playing the support.
Yeah.
Because he get to see the court. I think when you're on the weak side, because I was playing with Timbo for 3 years.
Okay.
So you get to see the court the whole court when you're playing on the weak side.
Absolutely.
Because I believe 90% of the shots go to the weak side player. I don't know why.
They do.
I don't know why.
It's the dominant player that's covering that area. But you're right. I mean, they are hitting that ball, like if you're measuring to the right, maybe like 25% off to the right is where that ball's being driven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A player like me, I love that. I want the ball to come to me. So I used to master the weak side because I want them to come to me. You know. So
and your left gets stronger.
Absolutely.
As a result of that.
Reflex, because the ball coming at you real fast like a racket.
Yeah.
And then you got to be able to.
How'd you develop that left? You got like. It's like a little bit of a wind up, and then you either slaughter it down the middle, or you push it, cross shot. Yeah. Well, I don't see people doing that.
They don't. How I got my left so good is because it was a season where I didn't break my right, but I injured it.
Okay.
I was playing with my mixed partner, getting ready for mix.
Okay.
And I wound up my thumb hit her thigh, and the bone popped out, and I popped it back. So I was out of commission for like a month or 3 weeks, and I was only playing my left for that whole month. 2-on-1s.
How'd it feel?
It felt great because I had it's like when you focus your mind on that one thing, your left becomes your dominant hand.
Yes.
Regardless of what.
Mm-hmm.
So because you have no other choice.
Yeah.
So I have to play with Lottie, I have to play against 2 top players and still wind up winning.
And you develop your backhand too?
My backhand is alright, but I shift over more.
Let me ask you a question. Would you prefer to go with your backhand left or your backhand right?
My backhand.
If you had to make a backhand shot you're right?
When I go to but it's weird because when I do my backhand dive, I'm not diving, but I'm doing like a tennis like this. So I don't actually pound it back up the line. So
okay. You're going to hit it with the back of your hand?
The back of my hand.
And how accurate are you with that?
Get the ball back on the court.
That's good.
It gives my safe shot when I'm out of options in order to get the shot. Mm-hmm. And it does me justice. But if I had to choose, I would choose my left because my left, I've been doing it more than my right.
Right.
Yeah, but
when you play opposites, most of the time you have to use that backhand left.
But I shift over a little bit. So people say, Tywan, use your backhand. Because I feel like I can do this, but I feel like I'm more accurate if I shift over and I go in the corner. That's just my theory.
In singles, what side of the court do you prefer to serve on?
I like to still be in the middle because
you see a lot of players sit in the middle.
I want to be able to go in the middle, but not directly spot on. Mm-hmm. I cheat over to the right a little bit. So
okay.
I'm not too far over, so that way I can be able to serve it up the line if I want to, and be able to. Because now I have a pee-wee serve. Mm-hmm. If y'all know pee-wee,
I know his shots.
So I got that serve where it kicks straight out to the left, and it drives you directly out. So I have that serve.
That's great.
So I serve it in the middle, and I be able to take that ball off the court. That's my bread and butter. That makes my game so much easier.
I saw you play it against a lot of guys. Yeah. You're driving them off the court. They're popping it up, and you're driving it to the other corner.
It's basically like target practice in my mind because I serve you off and I master it, and then I'm waiting for you, knowing that you only could go but this shot, his shot. You only could do 3 shots in my mind. Mm-hmm. You can either go up the line, you can even try to lob me or go cross corner. Mm-hmm. And if I'm serving you way out, the only thing you try to do at that moment is put the ball back on the court to get yourself in the volley. Mm-hmm. But at that time, I'm already on it, taking the ball off the end, going to the corner. So I have so many options.
So you feel like you could hit the ball better from a high space or from a low space? Or I feel
you have to master both because sometimes the ball could come up here, but you could still be able to take that ball and be able to finish it in the corner. Yeah. And if the ball is dropping low, you still have to be able to underhand it because I feel like you have to have diverse and not just one style. So a lot of people just have overhand but have no underhand game.
Right.
For me, I have an overhand, underhand, and solid one. So if the ball is coming in different type of speeds, I can be able to adjust to that and still be able to deliver a winner in either corner. So,
do you feel like you play differently when you're playing with like a mixed partner, like a girl, as opposed to a guy, or?
It's a lot of responsibility, but I feel like that's my favorite tournament is the mix.
Oh yeah.
Favorite tournament by far. Because,
and who's your partner? Who do you like?
Ruby. She's a top female player. She's dominant. Okay. And she literally hit that ball and play like a man. So you need a female who can be able to hold their own, trust you, and be able to listen. So I play well. She's aggressive. She stand down, knowing her position, and she allow me.
Where does she play?
She play in Queens, but she's stationed in. A lot of us play in night courts at St. John's.
At St. John's.
At the summertime, you get everybody there. But that's our call.
If your fans wanted to come and see you play, where would you say your go-to court is?
St. John's.
St. John's.
St. John's, because you got the lights.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So many courts. So
what about West 4th? Do you go to West 4th?
West 4th is great because you have the city. You have everybody watching it. So
a lot of spectators.
Yeah. That's You know, it's so crazy. West Fourth is one of the main parks that a lot of us grew up playing in.
Okay.
So we used to go there for like park challenges. Fred used to have Rookie and Little Eddie and everybody used to Dave Rojas, and we used to always go there to challenge different parks. But West Fourth is a phenomenal park to play in because you got the whole city, the city vibe. So
speaking about challenges, when you're growing up, who is your toughest competitor? Like that you knew you had to beat to get to that next level.
Okay. Hands down was always Rookie. But in my
have you ever gotten wins on Rookie?
I did. I think I beat Rookie twice.
Okay.
I want to say twice.
He still plays, right?
Rookie is by far the best handball player, the best handball player I've ever seen. Better
than Timbo.
It's like none of us. I give him his credit, Timbo.
Okay.
But no one could do what Rookie ever did.
Yeah. I saw him playing with
no one could do
a stool in his hand.
Oh my God!
I mean, he intimidated people.
He used to under 10 people, A players at their prime. How you leave them on 0 on their birthday?
Yeah.
How you do that? Just run through everybody without sweating. Like it was crazy. He was a machine.
He was a machine. A lot of power.
Oh my God! With both hands.
Both hands, power. If you serve, when he served it, and he hit it with his left hand, and he hit that right corner.
Amazing.
That was Rookie would be one of your toughest competitors.
Yeah, but I didn't run through Rookie a lot because within my own division, I used to always have problems with Tywan.
Okay.
Before I started being Tywan.
Okay.
Always. You know how many times people would be like,
if you had to sum up your record with Tywan, what it would be like?
Just in general.
Are you winning 50% or 60%? What's your average on that?
As of now. We will go back and forth 50%.
Okay.
Back then, you know, he beat me 5 times in a row, 21-19.
Wow.
Same score. And
so, what do you feel like made you get over the hump now? What are you anticipating better, or what?
Believing in yourself. I want to say that.
Okay.
Because we play, and then when we get to 19, our brain go blank.
Right.
We start getting the jitters, we start getting nervous, we look at the crowd, everything is going on, and you hear all these voices finishing now. So you're overthinking about the game that you just scored 19 points, you just gotta relax. So I learned to have fun, relax, and just play the game for myself, for me, and show why I love to play. So that's what I do. Every time I get on the court, I show my love. I show why I love to do this every day. And even if I don't win, I give it my all.
I know you do. I always see you giving your all.
Yeah.
Who do you feel is the future now? Name a few guys that you're impressed by.
I'm not. I have a few.
Just a few.
I have a few, but I'm not easily impressed.
Okay.
Because I have to see.
You got a great game, so
yes, I have to see something in you, some qualities that makes you stand out. That's impressing me. Like, wow. David Velez.
Okay.
Javier. Edwin. I'm talking about kids, so I want to.
And these guys are playing with you.
They playing.
I mean, that kid Edwin is he's young.
He's going to be an A this year.
He's a young kid.
He's young.
And Javier is a young kid.
Fearless.
And Velez is pretty young.
Yeah.
What do you think about that guy Ryan?
Ryan is amazing. Ryan always was the talk of the parks he used to play for. He played in Juniper.
Yeah.
He was always the talk. His game been phenomenal. I know his dad personally, like amazing. I just seen him play in the tournament just recently. This kid is phenomenal. I just told him, I gave him a little get out of Juniper.
Do you mean like he should leave his park and start going to West 4?
Just,
What do you think about Coney Island?
Oh, Coney Island is one of my favorite parks because you have the beach, you got the boardwalk, you got the whole ride. I love it, and there's a lot of courts, so you can do a lot.
Is there competition?
Yes, competition. It was. Now it's kind of dying out, so a lot of us have.
What park has the best competition now?
The best.
Right now, if an A player or a B player would want to go and play, what park in New York City would you recommend?
Castle Hill and Broadway.
Oh, Broadway is getting popular, and
Broadway has been stepping it up
in Queens, where I'm at.
There's a lot of exposure, a lot of Broadway. Queens is this, so we've been doing that. That's where I go. West Fourth got it. It's a hit and miss for West Fourth now.
Okay. And plus, there's not that many courts there. You know, you're gonna wait when you go there if it's crowded.
A lot of people mentality. Get off work or they get out of school. They want to get that right now game. They don't want to have to wait 5 nexus. So a lot of people go to Broadway, and a lot of people they set up a lot of money games.
Yes.
Definitely at Castle Hill.
Castle Hill's a good park. I keep hearing about it.
It's a good park.
And how far is it from here in Zerega?
From here, walking distance, I want to say maybe 7 minutes.
Okay.
7 minutes.
And is that where Tavo, Gio, all these guys play?
Davo plays in Central Park.
Okay.
But you might catch him at Grand Street. Grand Street in the city. You might catch him at West 4th.
I heard they've been playing at 174. Him and Gio and Queens too.
They have. I seen a few videos with them practicing.
Yeah, and I saw one of them playing in slippers and shit.
And I be at work like, I wish I could go over there. You know, I see David and all them, Kadeem.
Yes.
I'm like,
they're probably over there to clean up.
Yeah, because you know what? At that time, it's a lot. In the summertime, there's a lot of tournaments. It's a lot of Grand Slams. Yeah. So you got non-stop training. Yeah. So these guys was training for at that time they was training for the Gorilla. No, the Gladiator.
Gladiators.
They was training for that one. And
so how do you train? Like, is it all handball for you?
No, absolutely not. Because I say the 4 pillars. I think it's the mental, the physical, I say the spiritual, and the emotional aspect of the sport. Okay. A lot of people have one. I mean, they got the physical, they do their little thing, but when cores go their way, don't go their way, they break down. Or if the crowd is against them, they break down. Right. Or, you know, the score is tied. So it's a lot of emotional factors. So if you can master all 4, that will make sure overall.
Are you running? Are you going to the gym?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I try to hit the gym, because the gym is right across the street from my job. So I try to hit the gym as much as possible. Lincoln Temple St. John's got a track. So I started to keep myself there, running around, doing my little, and actually
does that help for you?
It helps because your endurance is how long you can stay. Yeah. You know, so if you're on a handball court, it's 98 degrees and you're playing against top player after top player and top player. How can you get through Timbo, Little Carlos, Kadeem, Rookie, Gio in one tournament and still not burn out? Right. So your endurance must be up to par, so you have to do that. And I always say you got to do what the next player is not willing to do. Right. So, you know,
what about the diet? You sticking to a decent diet?
You definitely.
Because you look like you're in
absolutely
real good shape.
You gotta watch what you eat. Sometimes we could, you know, it's a lot of discipline.
Yes.
Sometimes we could fall off. You want to eat all the junk out here, but you got to be able to, you know, flush your body out, do a little cleanse, and get your body in shape. You know, eat right, conditioning, a lot of fruits. I like a lot of water, cucumbers, lemons. I do my little cleansing, and I also eat right. I don't eat no meat no more. I don't eat meat anymore. But
so are you like a vegetarian or a beef? Oh, you're a pescatarian.
I'm a pescatarian. But yeah, I stay in shape. I have to because I can't. I just love my temple, my body. I can keep it up to par.
Right. You know? And you're playing pretty much throughout the winter and the summer and stuff like that.
Without injury, so it's a blessing because I haven't got injured.
Well, that's great.
So
except for the time you said with your
but it was minor. It wasn't nothing, you know, like a major where it was. I had to stay out like Timbo, you know, unfortunately. But yeah, I try to keep myself. If you see my game, I'm always doing shots that could get me injured.
Yes, I see.
So it takes a lot of. If you look at my body, my legs is my strongest point of my body. So I always work on my legs to make sure that my grounding.
Do you do a lot of stretching?
Yeah, a lot of stretching. And I feel like I gotta start telling myself to get a lot of massages.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's what we lack.
Yeah.
That part to, you know, get that body.
And the rest too?
Yeah, you have to. Because if you...
Do you recommend doing like 6 hours, 8 hours a night for yourself? For someone that plays handball all the time?
I think 8 hours. 8 hours.
8 hours is solid?
8 hours. 10 hours maybe before tournament. 10 hours, get that. And you want to eat. Don't eat too late so you don't feel too bloated in the morning. And get some good carbs before the night before. But I feel like prior to that, you want to drink a lot of water. So you don't want to do it for that day. You want to do it before that. So if you're training for a big event, you got to start a month ahead.
So you're training at least a month ahead
you have to.
For your events?
You have to. Okay. For training. So you got to train with your body. Eat right. Flush your body out. You know, a lot of fluids, a lot of electrolytes, and do all of that. And cardio. So you want to do this months ahead. And then when your game coming in a week, you know, your game is already sharp. So I look at it, a lot of the pro athletes or boxers, they don't prepare for that week. You got to prepare months in advance.
Absolutely.
So you got to treat it like that. And then be able to train before. So that way you can stay on top. You want to be the it.
Do you feel like your income that you derive, could you ever leave your job and do this full time?
Unfortunately, no. Not at this point. I feel like that's where we needed to go. As of now, you get a hit or miss because when you're having someone sponsoring you, you're getting paid because this is your profession. Right. So you're getting paid weekly or maybe monthly, depends on the contract that you have, and you can be able to say even if I don't win, I still get paid to do it. Rather than doing everything. Like, I think for me this is a extra stream of income. Stream of income.
Oh, for sure.
For me, and I love to do it.
And not only that, I mean, most of the people that are doing it on the extra are B's. You're an A.
I'm an A. Yeah.
So you're an A player. You're playing all the time. You work full time.
Full time.
You know what I mean?
So when players say, "Oh, y'all good because I gotta work," Or they use all these different excuses.
They do make those excuses. And now I got to work full time. I can't be an A.
And I always say one thing. I've been working all my life. And people always say, Tywan, I commend you, because for you to have a full-time job, a full-time life, got family and everything, you know, and you can still balance him on be number 1 or number 2 or 3 for years. Kudos.
Where do you see your future in handball?
I feel like I got about, I'm 20, I'll be 29 in 2 months. I got about at least 15 more golden years.
Okay.
I want to say.
So do you feel like you could play in pro tournaments for another 15 years?
Yeah. And the people tell me because of my style. I don't whip the ball, so it don't wear out my joints that easy.
So your elbows feel okay. My elbows feel your knees feel okay. Yeah. Your back feels okay.
My back feel good.
So
once
you feel like
I feel like you got to take a little break off, because your body is like a bike. You know, you don't or a car. You want to be able to give it some time off playing. So when you compete, and sometimes I'm like, yo, I feel good mentally. And your body like, sit down. You need to rest for at least 2 days. So you gotta give your body a chance to, you know, to rest. You gotta give your body some time.
What kind of advice could you give to the young kids that are coming up and playing this sport?
I feel like those that know me, that's my heart. My heart and passion is giving back. I love the next generation, because I always say for myself, even if it's not my generation that will take it there, as far as like being in the, you know, I want it to be for the next generation, because what you leave back, that's the next legacy of handball, like Rookie did for us, or all the top. So what I have to say is, get under a mentor, get under someone leadership, and see what they did, follow their guidance, and be able to learn your own style. But you need that type of nourishment like I had in my park. So surround yourself with people that's going to bring the best out of you in the sport. You know, there's a lot of negativities that you can find yourself in. But always stay true to who you are. Self-respect. I live by core values. You know, integrity. You know, be honest. Respect everyone. Yourself, the players. All those things that I was taught, it never left me. It became who I am.
I don't see I don't see you fighting in the games.
You don't have to fight and argue. You know, I let people say, let your game speak for itself. Even when you get in cheat, let the people see that. And once you get out of character, the people see that as well.
They do.
So you want to have a good image, you know, for not only for yourself but for the world. You wish
I don't see you getting rattled that much. I don't see you getting I don't see you arguing like some people they argue like.
And it hurts sometimes when you get cheated and stuff like that, but you bounce back. You learn from that. I look at everything that's negative and I turn it to positive. So I mentor a lot of juniors that comes under my leadership, and I wish that I can have stations where a big facility to have more kids, because the kids is the next generation.
Where could these people see you at Zerega? We're at Zerega today. When do you come to Zerega if they want to watch you play?
Actually, balance from here, Zerega and A1.
Okay.
So people are like, where you going to be at today? Because Facebook is social media is everything.
Yes.
So you get to see where everybody going to be at, where the top players going to be at, where the games. So
how do you like the competition at A1?
The competition is good. It's not as intense as Zerega because you got all the A players that come here.
Yeah.
But players are slowly but surely going there. But Long Island is real strong.
They're strong now.
They fight.
They won the Battle of the Boroughs.
They fight for
Those Long Island guys won the battle. Corey and Corey. They won the.
And I was proud of them. Did
you go there that night?
Yeah, I was there. I was actually there, and I was happy. It
was late. The last game went off late.
God. I was actually Team Brooklyn, but I was rooting for Long Island.
Yeah.
Because I love who they are.
Yeah.
What they bring to the game.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to cheat, they don't have to argue. We're human, but I love that in the play.
No, they're developing well over there.
And they're real strong, so.
They're strong. And I think it's because of that court that they got 24 hours they got access to.
Yeah. So I could say a lot to the kids. School first. Let that be your first priority. Every time I see the juniors, how you school, forget handball. How you doing in school?
Yeah.
You know, if you're lacking in certain areas, let's see how we can get you a tutor. Something that, you know, we can be able to get you to wherever you need to be. You fell out, let's get you a GD. I feel like that's where the sport should be able to push the kids in the right direction.
I think the sports sometimes keep the kids off the street.
We got that, but now let's steer them in the right direction.
Yeah.
We got the off the street. The sport is therapeutic to all of us.
Yeah.
We got that. But now let's take them to where they need to be in life. You know, resumes and doing all these great things. You know, if we're going to get them sponsored, let's let them be the face on magazines and commercials.
Yeah.
Let's do it for the kids. They got great talent.
Absolutely.
Let's show them how to prioritize their life, what means more. You know, if they're going to push that, let's push this, you know. And if this is going to be your everything, these are steps that you got to do. Go to school, get your high school diploma. Start there first. And, you know, as you growing yourself in handball. So you can kind of have a plan A to plan Z. You know, that's what I want to be able to teach the kids. Don't just have your eggs in one basket. Because any pro athlete can tell you, once you fall off and even all your endorsements is out, they pulling off, you know, you off the team and you making millions, now you hurt yourself and you can't perform.
Right.
How you going to be able to fall back on what? So that's what we need to teach the kids.
Would you be down to become a teacher eventually?
Absolutely. I want to be a mentor. I want to be able to teach these kids.
You said 15 years you got, and then maybe after that you start teaching classes.
I teach now, and I want to be able to, although I still play and compete, I want to be able to devote most of my time to mentorship, to teach the next generation. I train a lot of people in handball, and my training is amazing. Those that y'all know, y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all know that I'm always training. I'm always wanting to help, to learn. I'm trying to get Big Blue in schools. That's my next goal.
That's a great goal.
That's my goal, because I feel like I can leverage and like have nothing new is coming in handball, and in order to attack on a larger scale, attack the schools.
Yeah.
Big Blue is the next big thing. Is the thing. It's not the next big thing. It's not small ball. It's Big Blue. One rule. So that's where we need to go in that area, you know. And the kids love it. I go into so many different like local parks that's not known. So much talent.
So much talent, right?
And nowadays people don't look at that. If it's not about them, they disregard the local players that are great. And I see something and they're like, what park you play? You play at this park? Take my Facebook, take my contact information. This is the park that we playing at. Come train with us. I try to gather as much people as possible. I'm only one man, but I can only lead by example, you know?
No, you're leading a good example. I don't see you fighting with people.
That's it.
I see your game speaks for itself.
That's it. And I show everybody. I train a few players that's here today. And a lot of people saying over a year, the game has stepped up. And they look at me like, thank you, Tywan. I'm like, no, I believe in you because once upon a time people believed in me. They see something in me I didn't see in myself, and I do that for everybody else. And when they get to that level, it's not me, it's you. You know, I just help you birth something that was already in you. Yeah. That's basically how I see when I mentor people. Is that you already got it. Now you got to be able to show. You got to be able to, you know what to do with it, manage what you have, in order to grow into a better person. Because it becomes you. You can't separate handball from your life and say this is two different things. No, it becomes you. Just like work, it becomes you.
Yeah.
You know, we try to throw things down and say, no, handball is part of me. Without him, I don't even know who I would be today, honestly speaking. So I treasure it and I love it to the fullest of my heart. And I go off to now shine that light on other people and say, you got this. People say, oh, handball, blah, blah, blah. They speak the negative.
No, you're in a great spot to be a mentor to the kids, you know?
You know, I love the kids. I love the kids. Those are my heart. And I want to be able to see my vision for handball, to see 14s when they pro at 14.
Right.
Pro at 15.
Wow.
That's my vision. To be on them, getting them at 7 years old. Because there's so much talent, but the talent is within the family. Like if you was mother and father down into the sport, they have their kids playing at a young age, so that's why they so great at a young age.
Yeah, you said you played at 7, right?
Exactly. But I didn't have that type of guidance with my family. They wanted me to play tennis. They wanted me to play other, but handball was something in the depths of my heart where it wasn't as popular as it is now. It was a street underground sport. Now it's more exposure. Now it's more sponsors being involved. Now it's a lot more. So now they're like, wow. And I want to be able to do that and tell parents. I want parents to say this. I want my kid to play handball. Yep. Just as much as they want to say, I want to get my kid into basketball. I want to get my kid into football. I want them to say firsthand, I want to get my kid into handball. Because they see what it's doing for the kids in the community, in the world, in other states, and other countries. And they see it big, like, wow. Yes, you know, that's my vision. And it's going to get there. It's going to get there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There. I know it.
Thanks for taking the time today.
Of course.
Thanks for inspiring your fans.
I love you guys.
We look forward to seeing you in the next big event.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. Y'all know how to follow me. And thank you so much, Vic, for having me today.
Oh, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great one, y'all.